Is anyone in their late 20s and still nervous as hell on phone calls? Hell, I'm in my late 40s and still get a little anxious. My boyfriend is 30, and he makes me call for him when possible. A bit, but not nearly as much as I used to be. The only reason I got more comfortable with it was a job I had where I answered phones a lot for customer service. Honestly, not the friendliest job, but it forces you to get over it. Exposure therapy yourself into function. LMAO, yes, my heart beats so fast whenever I have a call I have to pick. It's embarrassing. I used to be extremely uncomfortable on the phone. I had to write out a script to order pizza in my 20s. I still hate it. Ask my kids how often I phone them. I'm 62. A big part of my job is answering the phone. I hate it less than a year ago when we moved our office out of the house and into a business property. But even though I hate the phone, I am also one reason we get too much work. I have my spiels and that helps. I hate talking on the phone, but when it's job related, I have no problem at all. I got over my extreme fear of phones at 28. What helped me was exposure therapy. I answered every call, even spam calls. And I did this for months until I became comfortable talking on the phone. At first I would just call people I trust, and I made myself do it every single day. Consistency is key. To this day, if I go any extended period of time without talking in the phone, my anxiety returns. But it's never as bad as it used to be. I am even older than that, and yes, I hate phone calls. Late 30s and I detest phone calls. I think it has to do with the fact that I worked in call centers through my 20s to pay for college. And people can be rude as hell, and you aren't allowed to hang up on assholes. Absolutely. I think it's an issue with control for me. I want to know exactly how the conversation is going to pan out, and even end up almost writing and following a script in my head. I will say hello, and then they will say hello, then I will say this, etc. And if it doesn't go as planned, as many phone calls do not, it leaves me stressing over all the possible ways the conversation can then go, whilst also having to keep the conversation going in real time. It's ultimately a matter of practice though. The more you do of something, the more experience you will have, and the more experience God have, the more comfortable you will feel. I actually like making phone calls rather than texting, tbh. I am always scared as hell I would type out things with a wrong meaning. I'd rather make a phone call in most cases, if I know the person that is. Yeah, me. I'm 27. It's not just that though, it's a lot of things. I have autism, social anxiety, and yeah, same. I'm 33 and still hate it rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Late 30s and still nervous. Yep. I hate talking on the phone. I have so much trouble understanding what people are saying, especially without body language and facial expressions to help judge tone. It makes me super anxious and I feel like an idiot. I've definitely put things off for way too long just because I had to make a phone call. I'm an extrovert and still get nervous answering calls. My company also audits some of our calls, and that just kicks my anxiety into high drive. I'm 30. I don't make phone calls. Text me like a normal person. I am 28. I'm not scared of phone calls, but I really just hate them so much. If you want to tell me something, just tell me. I don't need a 20-minute phone call. I have better things to do.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.